Okay, we're going to start reading. We're going to start reading, class. Be ready with your notebook. I tell you. We're going to talk about the author purpose. Remember that the story of Jean Tao's new friend, we're not going to continue reading. It was just missing 1-2 pages. You need to read it by yourself. That's your homework. Read the story, finish to read the story, and complete an Schoology assessment. You have 6 questions that you need to answer on Schoology. So finish to read it, and then you complete the Schoology assessment. Now, today we're going to talk about the author purpose. Write it down as a topic, please. This is the topic for today, the author's purpose. I'm going to give you 2 minutes to copy.
What is authors?
Author's purpose. In Spanish, you might say el propósito del autor. That is author's purpose. We're using the possessive.
I finished reading.
We're going to identify when we have a book, we can identify what is the author purpose. We have different ways, the author have different ways to write. It can be just to write a story to entertain you, just to have fun. It can be the author purpose to inform you about something. For example, if you have a book about a science book, that is going to be inform you. There are some facts in that book. It's everything that is there. It might be true. So it's one, the author purpose is to inform you about it. Some authors can just have like comic books. Do you like comics books? No? Some people like comics books. No? Some of you say yes, more or less. Okay, comics books, do you think that they want to inform you about something or just entertain you? Just entertain you, that's right. So we are going to learn about this author purpose. It depends of the author purpose of the book, the writer of the book, the things that we're going to identify today. So let's go to the next slide. Remember, that's the title for today. The author purpose is the reason or reasons an author has for writing something. When someone wants to write something, he or she must have one reason.
Teacher,
or reasons.
No, is my
Yes, it's right.
brother.
Okay, let's read it here. Remember, the author purpose is the title. Now, often some people can read quickly or fast. When you are reading a book that you like, you can read so fast. You want to finish that book in one day because you are enjoying that. You might be having some fun, so maybe it's to entertain you. But when you have it slowly, carefully we are reading. Yes, Fernando, like that one, Diminutos, that book. Do you like to read so fast or slowly when you're reading that book?
So fast.
So fast because you love it. You like that book. But what happens when you don't like one book, but you need to read, for example, in reading in this class, maybe you don't like the story.
Do you have to write this?
For you, the story is boring. No, do not copy. The story is boring, so you read it slowly because you don't want to read, but you have to. So it depends of the author purpose, right? See, Jan, that book, how do you read that book? Fast or slow? Slowly.
Normal.
More or less, normal. Okay, that's great. Yes, it depends. It depends of people. Now, let's copy this. We're going to write what is author purpose. And the number 1 is the reason, as I was telling you, the reason or reasons, can have more reasons, that the author, the person that writes the book or the story, has for this writing. Number 1, author purpose is to express. Maybe he or she wants to express a feeling. He wants to express a feeling from the writing. That is, I'm going to give you 3 minutes to copy this. Number 1, to express a feeling. For example, some people likes to read a diary. The other day, some of you, I don't remember who was reading a diary. a diary that has a book that is a diary. I think that it was Camila. I'm not sure. But that book is one, the author is to express any feelings. Those types of book, you see a lot of feelings.
Look my book.
That book, that's right, Camila. You were the one that you have that one, right? Yes, I remember. Now, also, this is when we are reading the book, but also we can find this to express something also on the TV. On the TV or in a song. On a song. Have you ever listened a song that it's talking about love, it's talking about friendship? The author, the person that writes that song, it wants to express a feeling. So that is the first author purpose, to express.
Finish.
Okay, Sian. Sorry, Gabriela, say one more time.
If you like to read a book.
Yes, I like to read different types of books, maybe to inform me, to have more information about something, and for having fun.
I finished me.
You finished? Okay, one more minute.
I finished 2 minutes.
Mhm.
Miss,
Tell me, Anna.
how many pages will you read?
How many pages for each day? Well, when I have time, one day I was reading like 15 pages in one day because I love that book. And I want to finish the book that day, but I didn't finish. But when I don't have too much time, like 2 or 3 pages, it's enough. Yes.
Me, I read books, but when my cousin comes because he loves the stories.
Yes, when you love something, you try to
he don't
read a lot.
He don't know English.
English, yes, but he can read in Spanish. There are Spanish books also.
Saturday, he tries to read in English, but queda diciendo unas palabras que
Okay, see, John, tell me, you raise your hand.
I finished me.
You finished?
Teacher.
Her name is like a little bit strange because her name is
Teacher.
Sharon Eileen Flores Oliva.
Teacher.
Tell me,
Teacher.
Marcelo.
¿Cómo se llama película en inglés?
Movies.
The movies to subtitles in English. No, the movies in English and Spanish.
Yes, you can have subtitles. You choose the language. You can have subtitles even in French. Yes, you choose the subtitles. Now let's continue. Let's go to the next slide. Remember, author purpose is the reason the author has for writing something. Number 1, to express personal feelings. Let's copy 2, 3, and 4. 2, 3, and 4. Number 2, it's to persuade. Remember?
I don't finish.
You didn't finish. Oh. Who hasn't finished? Fernando, you didn't finish? 10 seconds, Fernando.
Yes,
10 seconds. 10 seconds. 10, 9.
No, Miss, I don't finish.
Yeah, 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6.
I finished.
5, 4,
3.
3,
2,
2.
2,
1.
I finish.
1.
Zero.
Oh, kali. Vamos, kali. 0.
And 0. Did you finish, Colette?
Yes.
Yes. All of you finished? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, great. Let's go here now. Number 2, 3, and 4. I was telling number 2, it's persuade. Remember, persuade is trying to convince you to have his or her opinion, to think about to think like they think, to persuade you. That is number 2. For example, right now in the commercials on the TV, you can see a lot of advertisement and saying to people, vote for Papi a la Orden, vote for Xiomara Castro, and a lot of things. They try to convince you to do something, trying to convince. That is persuade. So they give it some reasons why you should vote for this boy or for that girl to be the next president of Honduras. So they are trying to convince you. That is persuade. To inform, that is number 3. To inform is trying to teach you something. It can have facts. Remember, fact is something that it's true. We cannot change the facts. To inform you, for example, a book, a science book, a math book, social studies book. This is an example to inform you. So you get a lot of information. If you read a magazine, for example, science magazine, a National Geographic magazine, that is to inform you because it contains facts. To entertain you, well, the author wants you to enjoy their writing. That it can be a comic book, to have fun. I'm going to give you 5 minutes to copy this. Okay, Lucia. Khaled, are you working, Khaled, or watching videos? We can listen the video.
Huh?
We can listen to the video that you're watching, Khaled.
Yes.
So please continue writing your notebook.
I finished.
Okay, Santiago Hernandez.
Yes, I finished.
Thank you, Joshua. Great.
Finish, miss.
Okay, Anna.
I finished, miss.
I finish,
Fernando.
miss.
Okay, Hermes.
I finish, miss.
Great, Camila.
I finished.
Okay,
I finished, miss.
Marcelo, great. 2 minutes, 2 minutes to finish.
Finish.
Okay, Sian.
Que lo quiten.
Qué malo y significa personas han terminado.
¿Qué?
One minute.
Teacher,
Tell me, Marcelo.
what is your favorite movie?
My favorite movie. Well, I don't have one. I like all of the movies.
To Disney.
From Disney. When I was like,
I
was watching the other day one of the movies that I know that you already know that movie, but Frozen is a good movie. It's a good movie.
Me, Hercules.
Wait.
What movie, Miss?
Frozen, it's interesting, the movie of Frozen. Well, Disney, all the movies they are so interesting. Yes. Okay, let's go to next slide. Let's go to next slide. Remember, we talk about alpha purpose. Is the reason or reasons that have the writer to write something. The reason can be to inform you about something, to give you facts, information. The other reason can be to express feelings, to persuade, trying to convince you to think about something, or to entertain you, just for you to read and have fun while you are reading. Now, let's go here. We have like a brief summary of all of them. You are not going to copy. Don't worry. You don't have to copy this. You don't have to copy this. No, don't worry. Okay, now remember, have your name and your camera on. Have your camera on because I see that someone is connected, but it's doesn't have the name.
Teacher.
I'm going to, yes.
Teacher?
Remember, have your name and the camera on.
Teacher,
Yes, Miss, what is imposter?
imposter 7, so is 7.
Okay.
What is
If that person doesn't start the video, I'm going to close the meeting for that person. Remember, and then you're not going to be able to connect one more time. Oh, okay.
Échalo, no se ha ido.
Remove that person. Okay. Remute it.
Teacher,
Okay, yes.
imposter.
Okay, I already removed that person. The person is not going to be able to connect.
Joshua se está viendo.
Okay, now let's have here. We have to inform. The outer purpose is to inform. It describes,
Teacher?
provide. Let's go to the class. Don't worry. That now it's no more that person. Demonstrate, and it's informative. For example, it teaches something about who, what, when, why, and where. Include dates, names, facts, maps, charts. For example, a newspaper wants to inform you about something. A magazine, textbooks, biographies tells about everything that one person make. Okay, biographies, non-fiction, so they are just facts. Historical fiction, so if a history book, well, that is to inform you. That is the author purpose. What about express? Express, it's expressive. It's a belief or feeling. Shares a writing's feelings or beliefs. For example, poems, essays, words about feeling using the word I feel, I think, words best. For example, a diary, a poem, it's to express, want to express something. Letters, when you write a letter for your best friend, you are expressing a feeling. Blocks, a song, if you write a song also, and ballads. What about entertain? Well, remember the entertain, it's to be creative. You try to tell, highlight humorous themes. You tell a story, use drama or humor. It has to be funny this. So like comics books. Some of you may like comics books or more or less, but it's just to have fun. Movies, the movies, yes, the person that wrote the movies, they wanted to have fun. TV shows, short stories, novels, magazines, newspapers. Yeah, some newspapers, they contains a section that it's just to have fun. Fiction and hits fiction. Now, influence. Well, this is persuade. This is persuade wants to influence you to think about something, trying to convince you to share the opinion or do something. For example, ads, reviews, opinions, reasons why. We can have words like must, you should, must, best, and words. Like commercials. I was telling you that commercials, they want you to convince you to think about something. Advertisements. Songs, yes, poems and blogs. So this is like a summary with some examples of the author's purpose. Any question about this? Is it clear what is the author purpose? Can you identify them? Yes? Okay, so let's go here. You don't have to copy this. No, you're not going to copy more. Now, practice time. You're going to participate. Now, I'm going to give you the annotations tool. You are going to match the author purpose with the example. For example, to inform, you're going to look which of these examples means
Teacher,
to inform.
do you have to write?
No, you don't have to copy this. You don't have to copy right now.
And the
Let me
copy.
see. Oh, yes, it says copy. You have to copy. That's right. Copy this. Yes, copy this. Copy this. Okay. Copy this. Copy this and sell it. Yes. Yes, it's because I have your videos in that place, so I didn't notice that it says copy. Yes, but you have to copy.
Sorry for that sonido. Is that my uncle está cargando su celular acá y lo están llamando.
Okay, got it. Copy this. Everybody copy this. Make the chart and copy this. Rosa, tell me.
I want to participate.
Okay, Rosa, you have the answer of number 1 to inform. What is the example that match with to inform, Rosa? A species, comic book, journal, or an encyclopedia?
I think that is in
You think what? The first one, the Kevin. Okay, to inform you. Remember, inform you, it's giving you information about something. Inform you.
and everything.
Encyclopedia. That's right, an encyclopedia. Remember, encyclopedia, it's a book where you can have a lot of information. This is the author purpose, to inform you, those type of books. Who knows the answer number 2, to express? Remember, to express, it's expressing feeling. Gabriela?
To express is journal diary.
Okay, let's check. That's right. Excellent. Remember, expressing feelings. So in a diary, you write and express a feeling. Who knows the answer for entertain?
Book.
Excellent. Rebecca Sillan, comics books. That is, so it means that to persuade, the answer is the one that's missing, the camping species. Copy just this too in your note. This chart. 2 minutes to finish. Don't forget that in reading you have one homework. Your homework is to finish to read the story Jean Taut's New Friend and complete the Schoology assessment.
I have one question for this.
Camila?
Yesterday, Gabriela and me in the platform íbamos a hacer la tarea, pero no
It
estaba
wasn't
habilitada.
disabled. Yes, yes. I haven't noticed. So right now, you have the option. Yes, now you can do it. Yes.
Me too.
Okay, Miss, thank you.
Okay, thank you for letting me know. Yes, I haven't noticed that it wasn't disabled the option. And I was checking and I realized that I haven't put that option for you. Sorry.
Yesterday, Gabriela called me
Okay.
to see
Okay.
if
You finished, Rebecca?
Yeah.
Okay, remember the first part, you were not connected, you were late, but you need to copy from the school. Okay, bye-bye, Rebecca.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Miss, finish. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye,
Finish.
Rosa. Bye-bye, Anna. Bye-bye, Sian. Bye-bye, Lucia. Excellent, excellent. Bye-bye, Fernando, Camila, Rosa. Excellent.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Teacher, I finished.
Show me your notebook and then you can disconnect.
Finish.
Show me, Caleb. Thank you, Marcelo. Great. Bye-bye.
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 I finished me.
Okay, show me your notebook, Santiago Caleb, and then you can disconnect. Excellent, Santiago Chavez. Thank you, Caleb. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Santiago Hernandez.
Miss.
Excellent, Valerie. Bye-bye.
Bye, Miss.
Bye-bye, Santiago Chavez.
Bye.
Bye-bye, Santiago Hernandez. Great. Thank you, Joshua. Excellent. Great, great. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Kiara. Great.